Preparations are underway for today's New Hampshire primary, the second stop in the race to become Republican and Democratic presidential nominees, and the competition is fierce. Donald Trump, who despite enjoying a substantial lead in opinion polls, knows there are still some who can't stand him. So, learning from Iowa, he's taken nothing for granted, and he's been trading personal taunts with his nearest Republican rivals. Bernie Sanders, who is currently locked in a tight race with former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton for the Democratic nomination, is riding high as favourite this time round, despite being briefly distracted by one supporter. Meanwhile, Bill Clinton has entered the fray, slamming his wife's rival, accusing him of describing Hillary as a tool of the establishment, while refusing to back up his remarks with any reasoned argument.
It's crazy if you say I have honestly disagreed, and here's why. And instead of saying, no, I think you're wrong, and here's why, which is what democracy is supposed to do, you're branded a tool of the establishment, and no questions can be asked. That's a bad sign.
She may be behind in the polls, but Euronews correspondent Stefan Grob says never say die when it comes to a Clinton.
The fact that Hillary Clinton is struggling in New Hampshire is one of the big surprises of this election campaign. She's losing the youth vote, she's losing the women's vote, but then she's tough and most competitive when being on the defensive. Stefan Grobe, Euronews, Manchester, New Hampshire.